Never too soon to be thinking about going back to school, is it? The Omaha Police Department's offering its kindergarten traffic safety training this week. Children can attend a session either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, and they run from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon at Westroads Mall. This is outside by Dick's Sporting Goods. It is free. Parents must remain at this location, though, while their children complete the training. On Friday and Saturday this week, don't be surprised to see a lot of shopping going on in Iowa. We have pictures from last year's tax holiday in the Hawkeye State. Nebraska still does not do this. As families prepare going back to school, many take advantage of shopping for select clothing and footwear free of sales tax. And many stores use the event as a way to cross-promote and earn even larger sales. If you want to start getting a list prepared, keep in mind certain clothing items are not tax exempt. And we have all that information posted on WOWT.com under Find It.
A check now of economic headlines in the week ahead. Let's begin with the end of the week. On Friday, the Labor Department will put out its July employment report. The June report surprised many with nearly 300,000 jobs added. A number anywhere close to that would give markets a lift. Now, also this week, Federal Reserve policymakers will meet to discuss short-term interest rates. If you think they'll be ready to increase interest rates any, then we have some swampland to offer you in Nebraska. Well, remember the weather this past winter. It was brutal, which was a contributing factor to the economy shrinking nearly 3%. This week, we will get a read on growth in the second quarter of the year, which is forecast to show a growth of about 2.5%.
We continue to monitor developments with the downing of a Malaysian airliner in eastern Ukraine. Today, a major development. The Ukrainian military made a push in an attempt to seize control of the area where that Flight 17 went down. This was after it was shot out of the sky. Ukrainian tanks moved across the crash site, and the fighting kept investigators from the Netherlands away from the area. It's just too dangerous. The fighting here is not over. Now, the man we see here is the Prime Minister of the Dutch government, Mark Rutte, and he came out of a cabinet meeting today to say his government has ruled out the idea of sending troops to eastern Ukraine. The idea would be to secure that crash site. He says to have a stronger military here in this situation is simply not realistic and would be seen as a provocation by pro-Russian separatists.
And weather-wise, a beautiful day today. Looks just as nice tomorrow. And most of the week looking. We'll talk about that coming up in weather. But next, Greg's in. He's got all the sports highlights. I'm sure he's going to talk to us as well. Again, you're watching WOWT 6 News.